Hello everyone and welcome to Red Dragon Roar. This is another Chinese mobile game that uses red alert assets. It's probably not very good, but that wouldn't be too surprising, wouldn't it? So here we have the introductory story, which apparently takes place in 1950. Or that could mean something entirely different, I'm not quite sure. And once more we have the red alert background here, but we do get our own custom face here, which is very interesting. And also this game just uses the icon of the China faction from Generals as its icon, its app icon. So they don't even modify it, it's just the same one. So once more we have this dice icon here. Let's just go with the default option here. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it's more of this. Okay, and we've got dialogue and characters and stuff. And we seem to have custom graphics, at least these look somewhat custom. Whether or not they are actually custom remains to be seen. But let's see about that. This is all automatic, I'm not doing anything, but then again, not doing anything is kind of par for these games, so don't be too surprised. Also these ships here can move sideways, that's pretty good. This apparently seems to be a variant of battleship. Okay. It looks like the left side here has the upper hand. But let's see. I don't know what any of this means, still haven't learned to read Mandarin, sorry about that. I might do that one day, but not for this, let's put it that way. Oh wow. We've got some offers here, we do have a Stalin portrait. And we also have some letters here, which I again can't read. And apparently, what is that? Are those files? Well, but it seems like we get a proper story here, so that's something. Usually, you just get thrown into some sort of tutorial or so, but it seems we're actually in for a treat here. Not bad at all. Or maybe it is bad. It probably is bad, but it's okay. At least we're getting something interesting here. Not such a disappointment like the last game, which was disappointing even for the standards of these games here. But yeah, this red alert background seems to be really popular. It was also used by the last game. Ooh, look at that. We've got our commander, we've got our map where we move around. Is this Korea? We'll see about that. It could be. No, it doesn't quite look like it, or does it? No. Also, this American guy here speaks pretty good Chinese, better than I do. Maybe this is based on the Korean War, we shall see about that. Well, it's tutorial time, it's time to click the blinking icon. Okay, I guess it would fit with the introduction and everything. Oh, we've got mobile sandbags. We're in for something here. Okay, so this once more seems to be automated. So can we use anything here? Not quite sure. I can click on these icons here, but I guess it doesn't really matter because we just automatically won, as it is the case with these tutorials here. Also, these soldiers here look very, very identical, but that's alright. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got some base building here. Have we not? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely based on the Korean War, at least it's implied. I mean, it's China, well, I suppose it's actually North Korea versus South Korea and their allies, but the Chinese, if I remember correctly, had more forces at one point than the North Koreans, and the UN forces also. Well, I guess South Korea was part of the UN forces, but the Americans had the largest contingent of troops in the UN forces. Oh well. Some very exciting loading bars here as well, and apparently we've got a countdown. I'm just not going to touch anything. That just increases the chance that I'm going to break something. I don't want to do that. More mobile sandbags. Okay, let's click the button. Okay, I guess we can just skip this, or at least. Ooh, whoa, okay. Well, never mind. That just happened. That's okay. Yeah, this seems to have a little more production value. Also, we get supplies of rocks tires, steel, oil barrels, and coal, as it appears. Of course, we have our resources here. Why wouldn't we? What else would it be, really? So this game seems to be not very red alert-ish, but superficially it is. It uses just General's icon, and it does use the... What am I even doing here? It does use the title screen. So I wonder why they even did that, because it seems that a lot of this game is custom. So why not make everything custom? I guess. Then again, if they can get away with this, as can so many games, that's probably not too surprising. Anyway. Yeah, but some of the earlier games were a lot more... I'm just clicking these blinking icons here. They were a lot more red alert-ish. This one here doesn't appear to copy the buildings, at least not from what I can see. And even if it did, they look somewhat custom. They don't look like they're ripped straight from someone else's game. Anyway. Here we go. Yep, just gonna click on it. Gonna click on all the buttons. This seems to be the usual thing. We start with weakish tanks here. And then we just upgrade our stuff. And of course it takes time. It always does. We have to make sure that the game doesn't accidentally become too much fun to play. Or actually has a decent pace. Yeah, those guys also had a Stalin portrait in the office. I suppose that was before the Sino-Soviet split, so maybe that was actually a thing at the time. Anyway, and was it our third victory? Also apparently the European Union, which didn't exist at the time, is involved. So is Russia, but at the same time, I guess maybe there's some sort of alternative timeline where the Soviet Union disintegrated really early. Okay, is there another victory? I don't even know. It's okay, I'm just going to follow the tutorial buttons here. But this looks like a nightmare. I'm pretty sure as soon as the tutorial is over, I'm going to be more than lost. What is this even? Is this some sort of victory? I mean, this is a victory fanfare, obviously, but what am I gaining here? Also, I like that they highlight the button I'm supposed to press, but it also means that everything else is kind of muted. I'm just going to keep clicking this until they give me something else. Yep, just gonna hammer that button. There we go, finally, that took forever. Alright. Yeah, it's already the third battle. Also I guess if this is based on the historical Korean War, it's probably at the time where UN forces advanced to their northernmost, to the spot of northernmost progression, and then got driven back to the modern border by the Chinese relief forces. Okay, so we're gonna deploy some jets here, some fancy jets. I think the Soviets actually provided more air power than the Chinese, if I remember correctly, but don't quote me on historical facts here. Ooh, hoo, hoo, vicious. Yeah, take that, sandbag. Oh, there's a tank. It's an anti-air tank, but that's okay. Yep. 3-star victory. Of course, they give us some invincible units here, just so you've got an easy time in the beginning. Yeah, but it seems they actually put some sort of effort into this game here. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to run into the situation where I just have to wait forever until anything happens soon enough, but I'm still not quite sure what this exactly means. Is it some sort of mortar strike or so? Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much because I don't seem to have an issue with winning here anyway. So let's just be patient and have our tanks roll over them. There we go, another 3-star victory. Can we actually... No, it doesn't look like... Oh, we can advance quickly here. Ooh, they've got new stuff. Are you anti-air? Maybe you are. But that's okay, I've got as many tanks as I have. Oh, you can actually miss here. As I have planes. And just in case you're curious, I'm not actually doing anything. I've no agenda here. I'm just waiting for the game to play itself. Because why wouldn't I do that? Oh, actually, no, they didn't burn down one of my jeeps. Oh wait, they did. But never mind. Boom. There we go. Yeah, this is another one of those. It plays itself. games, and it looks like we're going to get some propaganda art here. It's nice. I actually like propaganda art. It's an interesting style of art. Well, I'll say style of art. I guess more an interesting like category of art to check out. More of that fanfare. Let's upgrade our smelter here. And let's upgrade our... Is that a bank? I mean, it has a gigantic coin in front of it, so maybe it is. Oh, well, look at this. And let's upgrade our whatever that is. And no English voice files this time. So yeah, this game here has a red alert code, but then, or command and conquer code, and then just toss that out of the window pretty much immediately. They don't even recycle that dragon icon. I don't know why they didn't use the stern looking commander from the title screen, because that didn't actually look too bad. Oh well, I guess it's to attract attention. But whatever. Just gonna click on those blinking buttons. That soldier looked a little bit too modern for the Korean War, but what do I know? Oh, look at that. Is that... Yeah, I think that's the Chinese guy from the Alternative Generals cover. Modified. So there you have your assets. Also, this guy here looks really disappointing. That guy looks like some sort of Counter-Strike icon. Oh yeah, you've got the loot boxes here. Are those lifted from another game? Oh, so there's another box in the box. What's in the box? It could be anything. Let's upgrade our power plant. It's just discharging here. What? Yeah, whatever. I'm going to be completely lost once this tutorial is over. There's just no chance I'm ever going to find my way through these menus. I guess if I paid more attention, then I would, but at the same time, I'm not really going to memorize anything. Oh dear, is the tutorial over? Please don't tell me it's over. Can I? Oh, there be. Whoo. Lucky me. Yeah, let's see. More of this. Ooh, level 15. That's another one of those games that likes to throw large numbers at you just because. But I'm alright with that. Smelter upgrades. Couldn't I have just upgraded all of this at the same time? At least now I have a level 16 smelter, yeah. Level 16 smelter. That's something, I think. Yeah. This is another one of those games with a completely bloated resource system that is for the most part meaningless. And a lot of these small incremental upgrades that are fairly common in mobile games to give you the illusion of constant progress. Well, in reality it's probably no... In reality you're probably just doing an arms race with the AI, obviously, that you're going to lose if you don't... If you aren't very patient, or you regularly play the game so you can collect your stuff, or just pay real money. None of which I am going to do. Yeah, that's my general rule of thumb here. I'm going to play these games until I get stuck and then just stop it. Okay, let's build more, whatever. Oh, there we go. Finally the screen. And yeah, I've said that before. I like that they highlight the screen, but at the same time everything's just so dark. Also, I had to click that button 5 times so we could actually progress properly here. Okay, what are we building here? Another smelter, I guess. Looks good to me. So it appears we have power plant, HQ, radar station, these smelters here, hangar for tanks, 2 banks, aircraft hangar, different tank building. This should be probably gas, whatever. It's not like it's really that important. Ooh, this one was only level 1 and now it's level 15. Well, that was quick. I wonder what my you have to buy it currency in this game. It's probably these gold coins here. That's what it looks like at least. Oh well. Just gonna click. Wow, this takes forever. I've been playing this for 15 minutes and I've been doing nothing essentially. Oh well, I guess on to the next battle. So let's see. Alright, there's the enemy. Let's see how this goes. Good thing I can just kill all those guys with just one blow. That's good to know. Those sandbags don't really seem to do all that much. But I'm okay with this. I'm still not quite sure how I actually use this. Whether I can... It doesn't appear I can actually do anything with this as in like attack a specific square or so. But at the same time it doesn't appear to be necessary, partially because apparently I have either 28 tanks here or level 28 tank. I don't really care. Bottom line is I'm stronger than they are, so there's that. And now they only have their jets left. Alright, another 3-star victory, naturally. There's the next battle. We're just gonna keep... Wow, we're going to conquer all of Korea. In just this one video here. Maybe we won't. Oh, we've got some water here. Interesting, interesting. So, what does this mean? Oh, I clicked that and it disappeared. Is it good or bad? Okay, so it appears... It appears we can sort of aim at them here, but I'm not quite sure how to activate my stuff still. So we won the land battle pretty much, but now we have to kill their jets here. But it appears that pretty much all units can attack all other units, so that's good. And yeah, we're still powerful enough to just plow through them here. So you don't really have to fear the enemy. And these health bars seem almost pointless, because also who drew this barbed wire here? Through the water. Pointless because either we miss or we just kill everything immediately. Oh well. But you know what? I think we're going to conclude the Korean War. Oh, that was only a 2-star victory. We're losing our edge here. Anyway, I think we're going to conclude the Korean War next time. Or rather, this variant of it. And I shall see you then. Take care and goodbye.